Another one, bad news, but everybody's talking about it, guys. And obviously, yesterday we kind of catch up, gave you an intro. Shiba Inu doing really well, some meme coins doing really well. But in the midst of everything, we saw a few exchanges collapse. Basically, the tokens are rocked right now, complete rock pools, and everybody's losing a bunch of money. People are trying to withdraw. Everybody's running for the fences, and CC reacted. A bunch of crypto people reacted. I want to show you guys the latest. How does that make me feel? I'm very happy that I'm in, number one, talking about a great exchange. You know it, BTCC. The links are down below. Personally, I talk to them, right? And I always ensure that, well, they're going to be around and then everything I see is good. So I'm happy with it. But obviously, God forbid something like this comes close to our shores. I'll be here with you guys. No worries. Like I gotta respond and I gotta see what the heck is gonna happen. But um, I'm okay knowing that I've always tell you keep your cryptos in your own wallets, right? Like CC says right here, self custody, right? This is something I kind of want to use this video as an educational, section where most of your crypto has to be out of exchanges. You use the exchanges to trade. You use the exchanges to trade, make money, lose money, whatever you want. It's not easy, of course. And the idea is to get it out, right? I mean, never leaving it on an exchange because something like this can happen. These things happen at the bottom of the cycle. This is Tom Lee speaking and reacting to CC's post, which is brutal. Hope this marks the bottom. Stay safe, right? Meaning 1, 2, 3. I didn't know about this one, but this two. Look at this. 60% down the last 24 hours. And this was in the 23rd BitMEX. Complete destruction, down 77%. 70 the volume, right? But it's still mega down. Like that is a rock pull. That is a complete crash. The token has gone missing. And Coin Bureau says centralized exchanges, Bitmart announces it will shut down following BitMEX. New registration, deposits, and trading orders were suspended on July 26th. So today, right? Yeah, today. So how does that make you feel, fam? Not what we wanted. A SEX, a centralized exchange, did 1.5 billion in trading volume in the last 24 hours, but now shut down. So there's a lot of exchanges, right? Bitmart is one that I've heard before. I actually had an account, but I never used it because there's just so many exchanges. There are really so many exchanges right now, like so many coins, so many projects. Only the top ones will prevail. And if you come to a cryptocurrency and then you do, let's come to CoinMarketCap. It's been a while, actually. It's been a while since I haven't done this, but let me take a look at this. Crypto dashboard. Oh, I'm in. It's happening. It's happening. The exchanges. Okay, because I haven't done this in a while. So obviously, top it's gonna be Binance, then Coinbase. This, if I'm not mistaken, this one is from Korea. Yeah, Korea. OKX, Bybit, great ones. BitGet, great ones. Gate.io, KuCoin, Maxi, Crypto.com, of course, BitMEX, Bitfinex, BingX, Kraken, right? Just keep in 2bit, Gemini, right? All of those ones. There's us, BTCC, there's us, position 30 according to CoinMarketCap. Not bad, right? Not bad. So I'm very happy that we're talking about an exchange, right? That it's in the top 30, top 50, right? Because there's so many, guys. And there's Bitmart. And now it's gone. Now it's gone, Bitmart. And Bitfinex, where's Bitfinex? Bitfinex, here, position 74. So we got to keep an eye on most of these ones, right? BitTrue, BitTradex, CoinStore. Yep. Polynex, Weeks, right? Bunch of different BitUnex right here. But yeah, it's not easy to know where, but I think to keep it safe, and this is just my own opinion, right? Not financial advice. If you don't want to, if you really want to take it level one beginner and never, ever, ever, ever worry about it, I think just with these two, Binance and Coinbase, I think it should be absolutely fine. Robinhood is not here, right? But yeah, it's not here. I don't see it. But I mean, Binance, Coinbase is like, okay, we cannot use Binance here in the US, only Binance US. But if you are not in, like, I believe in Texas, I cannot use it yet. But if you're outside of Texas, you can use Binance.us. But Coinbase, yeah, you're fine, but they charge a bunch of fees, right? So it's a trade-off, right? It's a trade-off. So just FYI. That's why when you look at a non-KYC, no VPN like BTCC, it helps you for fees related. But again, make sure you understand this. I'm not saying, oh, keep all your money on BTCC. No, guys. The idea is to trade, get that 5,000 extra big giveaway. The link is down below. Like you can get the idea of, okay, let's trade, let's make our money, let's enjoy, let's keep a position, let's keep a position. But the idea is really not to hold your long-term crypto in any exchange. In any, look, ZZ is like, pro tip, self-custody to keep your seed phrase or use the largest exchange. So obviously, if you're going to select just one exchange out of all of it, well, maybe go with the top dog, right? The one that we know with 90% certainty it will not collapse because it's the number one, and that is going to be Binance, right? So FY, a much needed conversation, right? I use exchanges like if I have an account on Binance, although I cannot use it, right? Can't use it. I have an account on Coinbase, OKX, Bybit, BitGet, KRIO, KuCoin. I got many accounts over the last 6 years. Created many accounts, but I don't really use all of it. So yeah, it's the way it is. We could potentially see more exchanges collapsing, closing their doors, and we got to keep an eye on things, right? I will say this. Good thing is that these are not bankruptcies. These are not bankruptcies. These are not like hacks or they're just running away and trying to steal. No, this is a closing down, winding down procedure that they follow because they're insolvent, maybe. And now they're letting everybody withdraw and you can get out and leave and get all your money out. That's good. Like that's legally how you're not getting into a lawsuit and how you're not getting, into jail. You're not going to jail if you do this. The leadership, obviously, you have to pay a bunch of things and fees and legal stuff. But in the end, you are letting people get their funds out, which is important. The problem lies when you're shutting down and you're freezing withdrawals. That's when you're going to get a massive, big class action lawsuit and it's over. So even in the worst case scenario, even in the worst case scenario that an exchange that we like, that we talk about, or an exchange that everyone knows, right? Robinhood, Coinbase, Gemini, even if they go and close their doors for some weird reason, they have to allow us to get our money out. You close positions and you leave, you take your money and park it somewhere else. That's it. That's how you will close that loophole and feel better about yourself that you're not going to be impacted. Your money's not going to be impacted, although we're going to miss that exchange, but it's the way it is. So there you go, guys. A few coins rugged because of obvious reasons. Once your exchange company starts closing, well, obviously your token is worthless and it's losing all the value. And you see how all that money that left, that was someone else's, holding. So they just sold. The big whale sold. Like it doesn't matter if you have $1,000 worth of Bitmart, $500 worth of Bitmart. You're nothing. You're nobody compared to the big whales who have millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars worth of the token, and they know the news. They heard the news, or maybe some of them are part of the team, and they're like, you know what? Let's pull all the liquidity, and they take a loss maybe, and then just got all that money for something else. But everyone holding those tokens as your earning yield or whatever, well, now you are losing money, which some people might still sue, right? Because like, why would you close? Don't you know that the token is pegged to something else that you were offering and promoting? Because a lot of the times exchanges do this. They're like, buy our token, you're going to get more APY and you're going to get more money out of it if you hold our token. The problem is that once you do that, now you're worthless and now you're affecting a bunch of users. So, yep, just FYI. That's what I can tell. I can go on, but I'm just keeping it short. Sad, but it is the way it is. Hopefully that's it. But if we don't get clarity, listen to me. That's the last thing I'm going to say. If we don't get clarity in 2026, hopefully I'm wrong. They won't be the last ones. They will not. Be careful. Peace.